One late afternoon, with autumn closing its fingers around the land, Brant rode his horse along a narrow trail. The light was gold, filtered through dust and pine needles, when he saw three women suspended from an oak tree, their dresses whipping faintly in the wind. Their bodies twitched still, not long gone. Brant dismounted and cut the ropes, lowering them carefully to the earth. Two were lifeless, their eyes rolled back, but the third still clung to a thread of breath. He buried the two and carried the last one to his cabin. The lady survived, barely. Brant nursed her in his cabin, fed her broth, listened as she whispered of the gang. After some months, she recovered a little bit and tell Brant to run far away. He shouldn't have saved her. The Malvern Brothers will surely see that someone has buried her sisters and rescue her. The deadly gang will surely be hunting for him now. Brant is a widow, and he had lived alone in the pine-thick forests of Montana for 3 years. He built his cabin by the river where trout swam, chopping wood in silence, keeping only his horse, Clay, for company. The world had taken his wife and boy, but it had not yet taken his will to endure. His wife and kid was killed and butchered mercilessly when he was away. When he came home and see his family dead body, his wife was robbed and raped before being slaughtered. He didn't know who butchered his family, but he knows it is someone deadly. The forest grew colder. Abigail begged Brant to flee. She couldn't run away because the Malvern brother will surely catch her. He didn't listen. One night, Brant told Abigail how his family was murdered, and she confirmed it as a work of the Malvern Brothers. They're the only deadly group around. 5 men, bound by blood and cruelty, moving like wolves through frontier towns. They are very deadly. They rob who they want, or kill who offend them or get in their way. The fire in him had been reignited. He sharpened his axe, oiled his rifle, and rode his horse out under the pale moon. He found the Malvern brothers 2 nights later at a hunting shack tucked in the valley. Lanterns glowing within, their laughter leaking through the gaps in the walls. Brant crouched in the brush, every muscle stiff as stone. He could smell their whiskey, hear the scrape of cards on the table. His hands trembled not with fear, but with anticipation. The first shot shattered the lantern. Darkness consumed the shack. Screams erupted. Brant fired again. One brother fell, clutching his throat. A third bullet smashed into another's skull. The air filled with gunpowder smoke and panic. But then silence. No sound but his own heartbeat. Brant stepped into the shack, axe in hand, rifle slung. The 2 remaining brothers stood grinning in the half-light, as though they had expected him. And between them, tied to a chair, was Abigail. She has been captured and tortured. Her eyes met Brant, wide with pity. One of the Malverns leaned in, knife to her throat. Brant's breath faltered. Brant roared and charged. The axe split one brother's jaw clean in half, teeth scattering across the table. The second lunged, knife flashing, but Brant drove the axe straight into his chest, bone crunching. Blood sprayed warm across his face. Abigail screamed, her voice breaking like glass. Brant turned, shaking, axe dripping. All Brant could see was his wife and boy, their bodies in the dirt. He raised the axe again. At dawn, the shack burned to embers. 5 Malverns lay dead, and with them, Abigail. Brant rode back into the forest, alone once more, Clay's hooves muffled on the cold earth. He carried no joy and no sorrow. Thank you for watching. Kindly like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video.